Yeah.
I gotta excuse myself. No, you sit down.
I think, I think I
No
would,
one said adjourn. Where's this gavel?
I'm not next to you.
Yeah.
no, it was. I could have hit you.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
We done.
All right. Welcome to the November 25th Village of Shawnee Hills Council meeting. For all that can, we stand for the pledge of allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Tate.
Here.
Kaiser. Here.
Here.
Mandy. Here. Thatcher.
Here.
All right. Approval of the minutes from the 11th. Anything on page 1? Page 2? Page 3? And page 4. Motion to approve the minutes from the 11th. So moved.
Tate.
Yes.
Kaiser. Yes.
Yeah.
Mandy.
Yes.
Thatcher.
Yes.
Yes.
Any questions on the agenda? Todd volunteered, he was gonna read all of these second readings tonight since he missed last time. Do I have a motion to approve the agenda as written?
So moved.
Second.
Tate.
Yes.
Kaiser. Yes. Rosa.
Yes.
Mandy.
Yes.
Thatcher.
Yes.
Zimmerman.
Yes.
All right, Brian?
Thank you, Mayor. Really, the only two things I had really worked on since the last council meeting were both related to the two ordinances that are for first reading tonight, ordinance 24, ordinance 25-2024. So if you have any questions about those, I actually went from the rest of those resolutions anyway, but we took care of those and then a very preliminary work with respect to the planning and commission meeting tomorrow night, but haven't done a whole lot on that yet, so there'll be more to come on that. That's actually all I have.
Any questions? All right, Russ?
Just a reminder, tree lighting is Sunday, starts at 5, ends up at 8. I think every group in the village will be there, the civic, the chamber, the art committee, rooms, we'll have live music, the church will have our carolers there. And then Sam will show up about 6:30, we'll light the tree about 6:30. Last week, we finished the walk audit with the Board of Health, which assessed our public areas and the accessibility, walkability throughout the village. I look forward to hearing their report. That was part of the comprehensive plan that we started updating mid-year. We've added some things, and I think we were waiting on the outcome of the vote from all that family to see what all their recommendations were inside that. So hopefully that'll be wrapped up here end of this year, or hopefully first quarter next year, and you guys can take a look at it. So that's all I have.
All right, any questions? All right. Any police chief?
He's absent.
Okay. All right, Carol?
Thank you.
Hey, everybody. On November 15th, the board of the Chamber of Commerce had a meeting at 10:30 in the morning. We adjourned at 11:30. At 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I got forwarded to me an email asking us to participate as sponsor of your musician at the tree lighting. Because the board had adjourned, it took me a while. In fact, I finally got the last yes answer this morning. That the board has voted that we would like to participate. And if you will accept it, I have a $250 check for you tonight.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you. What?
So do I give it to you or to Shirley?
Yeah,
Okay, and
I wouldn't even know what to do with it.
just for future information, if you're trying to reach the Chamber of Commerce, our email is shawneehillschamber@gmail.com, and it works better. Then I also have just a personal thing. I invited you all to our annual meeting, and I hope you come, because we've got a really good speaker. And we're also going to have food from third base. So that's just personal, so I hope you come.
Bill, I just have a comment on that. I work during the day, so I would love to attend sometime, but I have regular
You
work.
can't take a lunch break?
Not like.
It's a lunch break.
But anyway, that's my reason that I'm not able to.
To be honest with you, this used to be a breakfast at 8 o'clock in the morning.
I remember that, yes.
I don't like to get up that early. And also, we're having it at the church. And I don't like to have, Phil has to get there about an hour earlier to get everything ready. So it just seems like the lunch works. I apologize. And then there's another thing that you're gonna miss too. Is we're starting in January, breakfast or coffee with the director and the president. And I wanted to have them at Dell's, but they don't open till noon. So we're gonna go to Boston Stoker, and that's bring get your own coffee and just sit down and talk to us, ask us any questions you want, discuss anything you want. Unfortunately, that's 10 o'clock too. You can't go into work late, can you?
I'm sure they won't mind. I'm sure they won't mind.
I hear all of these Washington people are just phoning in. Okay, thank you for accepting the check.
Thank you, Carol.
Thank you.
All right, and that's Russ stole my tree lighting
Yes.
announcement, and then just a reminder, tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, right? 6 o'clock, planning and zoning, 6 o'clock, 6:30, planning and zoning for Roman Allen Hughes presentation of their application for plan development. And that is really everything else. I just want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving this week. If you're traveling, travel safe and be back Sunday for the tree lighting.
I don't have anything for the pro tem report, just how everyone seemed to be very happy with how we did it. There've been some requests for video of the ceremony, and I'm trying to get that right now, so I don't know what form that'll be in, so we'll work that out when we get it.
All right. Any committees meet?
Yes, we met, the Public Art Committee met on November 20th. We talked about the public art policy application we put together. And as there's going to be a permit process, and we sent it to Russ, and he was sending it over to Brian. Brian was going to review it, go through the steps there. Also, we wanted to say on we're going to have design and paint the plow on the 1st. So on the tree lighting, we're going to have that. And that was really it. We talked about the Christmas lighting thing, and that was pretty much it. And one other thing we talked about was eventually down the road, Hummingbird T&2 is going to want to do a mural out on their outside of their building, the garage. So we're going to be looking into that and seeing, it's going to be a hummingbird. She's sort of, Maggie's seen it. And it's no lettering, no naming or anything, it's just one of his hummingbirds. So we're going to be looking into that first of the year.
Do they have to test it on will you get a big tattoo on your back of it?
Well, yeah. And that's free if you want to put yourself through this.
Hey Todd, can I ask a question?
Yeah,
What is paint the plow all about?
paint the plow is, so what we've done, we take, you take the front of the plow.
The snow plow.
The snow plow.
Yeah,
And what they do is they put a primer on it, okay? And then what they do is they come and sketch a drawing on it. Then you have the kids and the adults come out and paint it, paint
Oh,
the
okay.
sketch.
so the plows are gonna be running around the village, you'll have painting on
Just the one,
them. Just one.
yeah. And I don't know what the design is because they were still doing the design at the last meeting. So I know it's gonna have snowflakes and a few other things, but I don't know.
I saw that the city of Columbus is doing the same thing.
Yeah, Delaware County does it,
Yeah.
Dublin does it, it's Powell does it, they, a lot of times, it's a kid project.
It gets your kids involved.
It does,
Yeah,
it really does.
thank you.
No, thank you.
Are there any other committees?
Safety net, we went into length about the position for the clerk that's on the agenda for the evening. We also went into different equipment that's needed, upcoming repairs that need to be done to our equipment, just pretty much the next year of what's needed and budgeting for.
Any questions? No, I think, is that it? The last one? All right. We have a third reading ordinance 22-2024, an ordinance to appropriate funds for current expenses and other expenditures of the Village of Shawnee Hills, State of Ohio during the fiscal year ending December 31st, 2025. Do I have a motion to adopt ordinance 22-2024?
So moved.
Second,
Gates,
Yes.
Isaac.
Yes.
LaRosa.
Yes.
Matt.
Yes.
Batchor.
Yes.
Zimmerman.
yes,
Second reading ordinance 23-2024, an ordinance amending section 921.03A, the potable water user charge of the codified ordinances of the Village of Shawnee Hills. This is the one Justin just spoke of in safety. This is a first reading. Ordinance 24-2024, an ordinance creating and establishing the position of full-time police clerk in the Village of Shawnee Hills Police Department. So any questions on this? So just to fill you out a little bit, so there's quite a bit of reporting that needs done. The state changed the reporting requirement, right?
Yes.
So the state changed the reporting requirement. Well, it's very labor intensive at this point. Part of the duties actually, so we can take that chain off of Shirley's ankle as well. So she might learn some overlap stuff that can help Shirley out too, so.
And that reporting keeps us grant eligible. We don't get that reporting completed.
Right.
We are not eligible to apply for some of the grants.
Right.
All right, the next one is actually works hand in hand with the one above. First reading ordinance 25-2024, an ordinance amending the Village of Shawnee Hills Police Department staffing matrix.
That's adding this into the current staffing. matrix.
Correct.
Got it right.
Yeah, and the salary.
I was just gonna say, got the salary in there too.
We've always had it when the police department has a staffing matrix and salary, so that's helpful. But yeah, that's why
Add
it
the
goes in
position.
and create the position, and we add it to the matrix and salaries.
And it'll have similar steps to like the patrolman for years and all those kind of things or not?
They'll fall into whatever percentage council decides.
Okay.
The pay step's really for patrol officers.
All right. We have a second reading, resolution 24-2024. A resolution to increase the rate of pay for Village of Shawnee Hills Police Chief and Administrator Russell Barron. We have a second reading, resolution 25-2024, a resolution to increase the rate of pay for Village of Shawnee Hills Police Lieutenant Aaron Cullen. We have a second reading, a resolution 26-2024, a resolution to increase the rate of pay for Village of Shawnee Hills Fiscal Officer Shirley Ruskowski. A second reading, resolution 27-2024, a resolution to increase the rate of pay for Village of Shawnee Hills Code Enforcement Officer Mark Katzenbach. A second reading, resolution 28-2024, a resolution to increase the rate of pay for Village of Shawnee Hills Streets and Utilities Supervisor Richard I. Second reading, resolution 29-2024, resolution to increase the rate of pay for Village of Shawnee Hills Maintenance Laborer Andy Bruning. A second reading, resolution 30-2024, resolution to increase the rate of pay for Village of Shawnee Hills Public Information Officer Holly Wise. A second reading, resolution 31-2024, resolution to increase the rate of pay for Village of Shawnee Hills part-time police officer William Bartram. Second reading, resolution 32-2024, resolution to increase the rate of pay for Village of Shawnee Hills part-time officer Andrew West. And finally, second reading, resolution 33-2024, resolution to increase the rate of pay for Village of Shawnee Hills part-time police officer Anthony LaRosa. All right, any questions? All right, do I have a motion to pay the bills in the amount of $99,013.88.
So moved.
Second. Kate?
Yes.
Tyson? Yes. Anderson?
Yes.
Brittany?
Yes.
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 All right, Shirley, the treasurer's report.
Fund $579,348. Fund $2,763.19. State highway $46,365.87. Community body armor $3,543.19. Continuing professional training $10,994.98. And the storm gym $9,667.48. Drug law enforcement $534.41. Indigent drivers $385.84. Law Enforcement Trust, $3,852.20. American Rescue Plan, $25,468.14. Enforcement Education, $1,795.98. Fire Fund, $111,713.59. Weed Fund, $648.38. TIP, $83,998.76. TIP 2, $44,649.74. Police District Fund, $84,364.06. Veterans Memorial, $298.97. Sewer operating, $49,573.62. Sewer replacement, $7,506.08. Storm sewer, $27,154.46. Enterprise improvement, $23,419. And debt service, $93,463.13 for a total of $1,228,464.55.
Motion to approve the treasurer's report.
So moved.
Second.
Yes.
Snyder? Yes. Harrelson?
Yes.
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 All right, Justin, your moment.
I've already.
Nothing?
Given Todd enough today.
No, great.
All right, so just final reminder, tree lighting 5 o'clock, we'd like to create 6:30. Santa Claus is there at
6:30.
6:30.
Can't come to the trees.
Oh, okay, I wasn't aware of the rules, but okay, all right. All right, so that's just a friendly reminder and everybody enjoy Thanksgiving. With that, do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.